Welcome back to CureCheck Games. This is episode 16 of our Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color.
What an exciting start. We already got a nugget.
Yeah, we're rich, baby! Yeah. So last time, we were going to make the joke that I didn't remember what we did. Because I kind of didn't, but we went underground, unlocked the 3 beasts, and we recruited a Lapras and an Eevee. Now we're on our way to Olivine City. We finally left Ecritique.
It's him!
Yeah, we finally left that awful place. God. Hope we never end up back
Oh my god,
there.
it's Pikachu from Hey You Pikachu. Holy crap.
It's Pikachu from the greatest GameCube game of all time, Pokémon Channel.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot about Pokemon Channel, I'll be real.
I saw that game in a secondhand store earlier this week for like over $50, and
What?
I think it was in like a reproduction case.
Oh, what?
So
It was in the GameStop pre-owned game case.
I mean, I guess that's how much the disc is worth, but
Was it?
why?
Was it in the GameStop case that basically has the family on the front that looks like the Nutsack characters?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Unfortunately, it was just like, it was the actual box art, but like printed, like, you know, you can tell it, like the print wasn't as nice as like an actual GameCube like insert sleeve, but I don't know. I guess maybe some Pokemon Channel super fan will happen along one day, or a scalper,
Was Channel the
Come on.
sequel to Hey
Come on.
You?
more or less.
Come on, Joe, you know you're gonna get it.
I already have it. Pokemon Channel was actually
Wait.
the first GameCube game I ever got,
Oh, jeez.
alongside SSX Tricky, and thank God I got SSX Tricky alongside it, because not a whole lot to Pokemon Channel. Maybe we'll cover that someday.
I think my first GameCube game was, I want to say Wind Waker.
That's a good one.
Wind Waker or Pokemon Channel?
It was Wind Waker or Melee. It
You
was one of the
can't
two.
see me, but I'm holding my hands like the scales.
Might have been both.
God. I've never.
Man, you just reminded me, every time I go to Game World, I keep eyeballing, because I know it's just going to go up another like $15, $20 in the next couple of
Right.
years. I need to get the 2 Zelda packs that came on the GameCube. I need to get the Master Quest and the 4-pack with Majora and all that.
I would go for the Master Quest, because that's the only one that has like, as far as I know, it's the only one that has like unique. I guess the collector's edition has the Wind Waker demo, but like, given the choice between the Wind Waker demo and Master Quest, I think I would prefer Master Quest
I
personally.
forgot the collector's edition had a Wind Waker demo.
Yeah,
All
I've
I
actually
remember
never
about that-
played it before.
All I remember about the collector's edition is that the version of Majora on there is pretty scuffed.
Is garbage.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this before, but like that was the first time I played Majora's Mask was on
Oh, man.
Same.
was that version, and I never had an issue with it. Like I never had any lockup problems. I never had any like. It was like it worked fine.
Weird. Even
So
like
I guess
as
I'm
a
like
kid,
I guess I'm like the only one that like never had a problem with it.
You got
Or you
the
just didn't notice
Master
them because it was your
disc.
first time playing.
Game Theory.
No, I
every
played it
copy
later on
of
the
Zelda.
N64, and I played it on the N64 later, and it was like I kind of like the GameCube one better.
Every copy of Zelda Collector's Edition is personalized.
I just know the scuffed GameCube version was almost my first experience because I really wanted to play Majora's Mask, but I didn't have the N64 expansion pack, and I couldn't find it like sold anywhere as a kid.
Oh, man.
So I was like, there's a collector's edition on GameCube that has Majora's Mask. I can finally play it. And I went to GameStop to like see if they had it, and they were sold out. So I was like, oh dang, I guess I'll never get to play Majora's Mask. And then I ended up, I remember I wrote a letter to Nintendo Power saying, please put Majora's Mask on the Wii eShop. I've always wanted to play it, and I got a response that they were like, I don't remember if they, like,
No.
I don't remember if they told me the
Oh,
truth,
no.
or if they were just like, yeah, we'll see about getting it added, because I didn't know at the time that Nintendo Power did not actually have any control over that. and
Yeah.
I wasn't just writing a letter to like the people at Nintendo.
I got conned into that too back in the day by a friend, thinking that like you could send like an idea for a video game to Nintendo Power, and like by proxy Nintendo would like make it. Like they would just drop everything and like make a game based on some scribbles that like a 10-year-old sent him.
I never had the idea that I could send a game idea to Nintendo through Nintendo Power.
Well,
but I did eventually get Majora's Mask on the Wii eShop, and that was my first time playing it. And I don't remember if I thought that my letter had anything to do with it.
So I guess if we're keeping score here, Dan has a higher success rate at persuading Nintendo to do things than I do.
True.
Although
Dan,
correlation
I like to
does not
mention-
equal causation.
Either
folks.
that or they're just
Hey,
holding
if
on
they-
to your
if it-
game idea for when the
I like to-
hardware is powerful enough to realize your vision.
Oh boy.
I like to think that like the letter was the reason we got Majora on the Wii Shop.
Yeah.
If that's the case, can you write him a letter about Mother 3, please? Just for a friend.
Don't worry, I'll send a letter to Reggie. He'll make it happen.
But Dan, you still have
Yes.
to pretend to be a little boy.
Just like misspell things.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember all the like very earnest fan art they would have that kids would send in?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of it's bad, but like, it just fills me with happiness to see it. Just like, thank you for doing this. You put Billy from Ohio's art of Mega Man in here. Bless you, Nintendo Power.
I remember the first Nintendo Power issue I ever purchased was the Pokemon Coliseum, or the one that highlighted Coliseum. And I remember in the in like the fan art page, there was one where it was like it was drawn on the envelope. And it was Ganondorf saying to Link, "Link, I am your father." and Link was like, "Oh, Ganon, I'm not gonna fall for that."
I don't remember what my first Nintendo Power issue was, but I actually have my stack of all the Nintendo Powers I ever got in a drawer right next to me here.
Oh,
So I can
nice.
just look. My parents wanted
I'll
to
give
throw
you-
these away, and I was like, hell no.
I
I will
mean,
give you $100 for the Pikmin issue if you have it.
if you wanna like edit out a bunch of like rustling on your audio track, you go right ahead, my dude.
The most recent issue I have here, I think, is they're announcing on the cover Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings. And there's, reviewed The
Oh
Legend
my
of Zelda
God,
The
I have
Phantom
that
Hourglass. The
I
best
have that
DS
same
game
one.
ever.
I had a few like real old issues. I think I had the final issue for a little bit. I don't know what happened to it. I had the one with Star Tropics on the cover,
I had the one.
and I think I had another one, but I can't remember what was on the cover.
I had the GameCube and the GBA announcement editions, and those
Wow.
had good covers.
That's pretty rad. I think
The GBA one it was like a picture of the Earth, and the GBA was like swooping next to it.
Here's one
There's, like,
with the
motion lines.
Mario Galaxy on the cover.
I think
Oh,
I
and
think
there's
I've got that
Metroid
one.
Prime Trilogy, I think.
No, Prime 3. Because
Oh,
I
Prime
think
3,
you
yeah.
and I had our subscriptions around the same time, Dan, because mine goes from the WarioWare Smooth Moves issue to, I think, I want to say like Ninja Gaiden DS, where the whole it was like entirely touch controlled.
Oh God!
Ooh, I think the first issue I have it's got Brawl on the cover.
Oh, okay. See,
Oh,
I
wait,
don't have
no,
that
there might be
one.
one under that. Oh yeah, there's Animal Crossing City Folk.
Oh god, remember that game?
Yeah.
No.
You ever played the OG Animal Crossing on GameCube?
Is it just that again?
It's 90% just that again.
Oh.
Well, no, it's
Like, to me,
90% just
like-
Wild World, because they literally just like ported Wild World to the Wii with like slightly higher res visuals and like
Yeah,
extra
to me, like-
shops.
To me, New Leaf is like the legit like second Animal Crossing.
I would say
Not
Wild,
Wild
was-
World?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I give
okay,
Wild
okay,
World
Wild
its due
World.
credit.
You could wear hats in Wild World. And you could live in a house with all your
what?
friends. You all slept in the attic.
I hope audience. I hope you're enjoying this very pertinent conversation to the Olivine Lighthouse.
Oh yeah.
You can go in the lighthouse in Animal Crossing, can't you?
Oh my god, that reminds me. In what's the new one called?
New Horizons.
New Horizons. New Leaf 2.
Newer Leaf.
2 Leaf.
Or I guess I would actually call it 1.75 because they actually took some things away. Or maybe New Leaf 0.5. Anyway.
Dang.
That might be more of a testament of how like good New Leaf was, though.
Here's my mini rant. They took my freaking mini games away, and that made New Leaf for me. So I'm a little salty.
Hey, screw the minigames. They took away the NES ROMs that the original Animal Crossing just had.
Yeah.
Well, you see, that's what the NES app is for now. It could be yours, too, for $20 a year.
It's not the same.
You can just play all your favorite NES games on the Wii or the Switch, whatever virtual thing, except like
NSO.
Yeah. Except I'm pretty sure like half of the games that were in the original Animal Crossing are still not on the Switch NSO.
Please don't fact check us, but just appreciate the jab at Nintendo.
At least they have Wario's Woods. That's all that really matters.
NSO does?
Yeah.
I think NSO does. Yeah, okay.
Wario's Woods was my favorite.
Is that your favorite NES game? Oh my god.
Honestly, it might be. It's a really good game.
I've never played Wario's Woods.
It's a good one.
I mean, my favorite NES game is Tecmo Super Bowl, so I mean, I can't really.
Is that on NSO?
No.
Oh,
I think the original Tecmo Bowl is, but they ain't gonna have Super because of licensing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and Super's like the good one.
Yeah. So that's one of those like.
Super Tecmo.
It's probably never going to be re-released.
I'm trying to think what my like favorite NES game is. I know, like, I really like Mario 2, but like the NES game I have the most like fond memory for is like this Sesame Street game where you learn to spell and do math shit.
Is that the one that AVGN talked about, where like at the beginning of the level you have to pick whether you can run or jump?
I don't remember. I just remember Grover has a magic act in it.
Oh.
And he like swings his magic wand around, and you have to like grab numbers out of the air.
When are we gonna let's play this game, Trey?
Yeah.
Immediately?
We might have to. Yeah. Yes.
Hope you'll excuse us while I put the Pokemon... I guess we've kind of already put the Pokemon Gold playthrough on hold to talk about all this crap.
We're doing a required dungeon where you just have to climb 5 floors and beat up a bunch of sailors and old men.
This is the worst episode ever.
Synopsis over.
You gotta climb the tower, and you gotta say hi to Jasmine. That's it.
Why is Krusty
Is this Aladdin? Is this Aladdin?
No, this is Krusty.
What
You
the
just
hell
climb
is
the tower
happening?
to talk to Jasmine.
God, this has more pointless cameos than Space Jam 2. Oh!
Oh, damn.
I don't know anything about Space Jam 2.
Me either.
Isn't the friggin'
Admittedly.
Matrix guys in the audience?
Does Warner Brothers own them?
I think so.
Probably.
The Warner Bros. And sister, Dot.
Don't you drag their names through the mud. They're good and pure. Not those Warner Brothers.
What are we gonna... I really like the Looney Tunes. They're great. They're classic. Can't get enough of them. But, like, we literally have the Tiny Toons, and I feel like if they did all of that with LeBron with the Tiny Toons, our generation would love it more.
I mean, we're getting that. I think we are getting that, like, new Tiny Toon show coming up.
Hell yeah.
So Space Jam 2 is just like the Looney Tunes with real people and like a bunch of cameos from all the different Warner Bros. Properties. Is Space Jam 2 just Warner Bros. Kingdom Hearts?
You know, it's Ready Warner 1 is what it is.
Yeah. Dan, I don't know what Space Jam 2 is.
I mean, Iron Giant.
I mean, it looks nice. Like it's always nice to see like 2D animation, and for what it's worth, the CGI Looney Tunes look pretty good to me.
Why? So why do they keep challenging the Looney Tunes to basketball? Is it like, can they only get the energy they need kind of like in Monsters Inc. with like laughter and screams. They can only entertain the masses with basketball. That's it.
Well, in the first one, didn't it just happen to be like basketball? Because like don't they have like a rule book that they like trick the aliens with, where it's like, oh, if we can beat you in a contest, we get to go free.
Something like that.
We don't get
Or
taken back
either
to
that or the
your
aliens
moon
were like,
planet
we're
to be
gonna get
enslaved.
ownership of your planet by challenging you to a contest of your choosing or whatever. They're like,
Does Warner
basketball.
Does Warner Bros. Own Predator? Like
shoot.
an alien?
No, I think that's 20th Century Fox. So Disney.
Okay.
Yeah,
Disney.
Yeah, at this point,
The
those
mouse.
are definitely not in Space Jam 2.
So I feel like this is just the plot of a Predators movie.
When are we getting Alien versus Predator World in Kingdom Hearts?
Alien versus Predator versus Bugs Bunny.
I want a Xenomorph Keyblade. Holy shit, I need it.
Oh, God.
It's just a Keyblade with like a little smaller key coming out.
I really do not want to see the wonderful atmospheric universe of Alien besmirched by Tetsuya Nomura's storytelling.
Keychain is a face hugger?
I'm sorry.
This sounds incredible.
I mean, it would be perfect for Kingdom Hearts because all you have to do is like make little hallways that you go through.
Because that's what Kingdom Hearts does. Is it
And
just
there's already like no people left in the world.
it just recreates like the models that look like the thing that you like, and just presents it with like no like camera finesse. Everyone's just T-posing constantly. Delivering stilted. I don't know. I need to play Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe they fixed that stuff.
To
I
fit
heard
into
they
that
didn't.
world, Donald has to transform them all into androids with milk blood.
Oh God!
I like this. I want to see like a heartless alien. See what they do with it.
I don't know how the hell
God.
we got onto this, but I am kind of jonesing to see like Space Trucker Goofy now. Kind of in one of those outfits, like the two guys who like drive the ship in that movie, or whatever. I don't know. It's been a while. I need to watch Alien again.
Where's the hyperdrive?
How did it come to this?
I can see-
There's only so much you can watch Pokemon battles and have things to say about them.
I mean, yeah. Let's be real. The audience probably isn't watching the video either.
Oh,
Why?
We
That means
love
they're
you
just
guys.
they're just podcasting.
we
it.
love you guys. Keep doing you.
Ethan,
Keep
no.
going.
We love you, guy.
Yeah.
Guy?
Shout out to Musette, our one big fan.
Oh my,
My man. And Mike, once
need to-
he decides to like binge all of these.
Yeah. Now, if we could get him and Mike in the same room, internet over. We're done. We won.
Trey, let's not make promises we can't deliver on.
Dennis.
Hey, this
Dennis
playthrough ain't
Dennis.
over yet.
Birdkeeper
Everything's up in the
Denise.
air.
Oh no.
Birdkeeper Dennis is what Nintendo Dennis is.
Was he trying to
What?
do sparrow me to death? Oh God, Flamio, don't die. on
Well,
me, buddy.
at this rate, he just might. Did you know?
Yeah.
Actually, can Spearow learn Quick Attack? I'm guessing it can.
I think so. Maybe. I'm pretty sure Faro can.
I know he's a little faster than Pidgey anyway. I don't know if it's in his moveset. I thought his signature move was like Mirror Move and Drill Peck and shit like that.
Oh, you missed.
I was gonna say that's probably like some more like Gen 1 Game Freak balancing, where it's like, oh, we gave him like 10 more speed or base speed, so he doesn't need Quick Attack. No, that's not how it works.
It's like if you're on the ropes and you got Quick Attack, you'll win.
It's like, yeah, you can get Natu before the Pokemon League, so it's just not gonna learn Psychic until like level 65. Or any other good Psychic type moves. That's balance.
I'm honestly like, I don't know why I didn't go for like Hypno, because I'm pretty sure Hypno at least.
Oops, they
learned-
crashed. Were they like fucking robots or something?
Yeah.
Pokemon Gold has encountered an error and needs to shut down.
They're the like they're the android birds from Detroit Become Hummin'.
Why come we didn't have a Skarmory then?
Become hummin'.
Detroit Become Hummus.
Hummus.
No, I don't think I'd eat random candy I'd find it on Lighthouse. That's just me.
Hey, if it's wrapped, it's still good.
Yeah.
Hey, the 5-second roll only starts when you start it.
These edibles ain't shit.
It's a 5-second roll and it starts when you see it.
Uh-oh,
Yes.
TM34. That doesn't sound too child-friendly.
Swagger.
That's appropriate.
Yeah. I like that it's here because you're fighting a bunch of like sailors, and they're all full of hot air.
Bluster,
It's like, oh, I get this.
etc.
Speaking of sailors, Shenmue would be a fun game to play on this channel.
Oh god.
Where do sailors?
Isn't
live
that game
anyway?
like long as hell though?
Yes, it is.
Is the Steam version any good?
I've not played the Steam version, but it'd be riveting content to talk about things while we're forklift driving.
Well, isn't that another one where you can unlock a bunch of like Sega arcade games?
Yes,
And
there's
just-
like an arcade. There's like an arcade, and they got like stuff like Hang On and Space
And
Harrier.
you can get little Sonic toys out of capsule.
Just play those instead of the actual game.
To play those games, though, you got to go to Shenmue Kong and pay him a bunch of Shenmue coins. Then you can play the arcade game.
There is a part of me that's kind of curious to play Shenmue one day. Like, it looks like a cool game.
I think you'd like it.
I feel like I could. I've heard that like it doesn't appeal to like a certain like modern taste that people tend to have. But like,
it's definitely a product of its time. Like you got to go in there knowing that like, hey, this game was from like 2000. It's like I'd say it's not aged well, but it's still good.
Dreamcast in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel
okay.
like,
The Dreamcast games I've played, by which I mean Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
I feel like Shenmue and Yakuza are like in the same universe, and Shenmue is like the old one from the 70s that's like really tame and like kind of campy. And then Yakuza is like the more modern one that's a lot more like mature and edgy.
Yeah, Yakuza is the Dark Knight, and Shenmue is the 60s Batman show with Adam West.
Yes. You know, I heard an interesting stat today. I was listening to Laser Time's gaming show on their Patreon, and they mentioned a stat. The period of time that Sega was a console manufacturer was only 11 years.
Dang.
And we got a lot of interesting stuff in that time.
Yeah. Hell, I was watching Gaming Brit stream recently. I think that's where this factoid came from, but in their 11 years as a console manufacturer, Sega has released either as many or more CD-based or disc-based consoles as Nintendo.
I wonder if that had anything to do with their downfall.
I mean, not.
I mean, you can write a whole book about what people think is their downfall, and some have.
Yeah. Dude, Sega to this day, their journey in the like 90s, early 2000s is still incredibly fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still fascinated by the old Sega, like the Dreamcast and like that era of Sega, like the Dreamcast and Saturn and stuff. Because there was just so... The library seemed a lot more like experimental and like
they had a lot of banger,
they were
like,
just kind of
new
like
IPs
throwing
on
stuff at
Dreamcast.
the wall and seeing what stuck.
Yeah, because it's like
I've always said like Sega is like video games Roman Empire.
I also love the
except
weird,
the Roman
like,
Empire was around for longer than 11 years.
I'm still sad that I didn't get to have like a Dreamcast as a kid because there was so much stuff that I would have thought was so cool as a kid, like the online stuff and the VMU. And like I would have been blown away by that, even though I likely would not have been able to use the online.
So we gotta get this medicine.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the medicine. We gotta go to Cyanwood, beat up Chuck, and then come back and give the medicine to Amphi.
Yeah, if you want a taste of the Dreamcast experience, I recommend Geek Critique's video on the subject. It's pretty cool. Kind of puts you in the time and makes you empathize, I guess.
I'll check it out.
It's good.
Another thing you should check out is the next episode of Gear Check Games.
Yeah. See y'all in episode 17.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna go in the ocean.
Surfing. Something. Bye.